What's going on, guys? I'm back with some more Minnesota Vikings franchise here in Season 4, Week 12. We're playing the Washington Redskins this week, but first off, I gotta do a little bit of a name change. Keyston Moore's actual name was Keyston Terry. A viewer pointed that out to me a couple episodes ago, and I finally got around to changing it up. And the Redskins, they got a couple big injuries. Brian Orakpo, Luke Kuechly. Those are big injuries to their linebacker core, and here you can see the stats from on the year. Sazin Shakerin is their leading rusher. Roy Halu's also doing pretty good as the second running back. Leonard Hankerson, 47 catches, one of the top receivers in the NFL on the statistics. Ryan Kerrigan leads the team in tackles, and Brian Orakpo had 9.5 sacks, but he is out for this game, and they got a whole bunch of interceptions. We don't get much over in Minnesota. We got like 4 this year, but Dust Till Dawn made Service Stadium. Here we go in Landover, Maryland. And Alex Smith is not actually the quarterback this game. Dominic Davis looks like he played maybe one game this year and was injured for a while, but he's back in this game. So the Redskins are on offense, and Davis is going to give the end around to Leonard Hankerson, who just takes it up the gut. And Cedric Griffin finally gets him after he gets 25 yards on the wide receiver run. So quickly in Minnesota territory, and now a pass to Chris Cooley from Dominic Davis is 13 yards and a completion. Now at the 25-yard line, 2nd and 5. Pitch out for Roy Halu. He takes the pitch outside and gets the first down, taken down by Keyston Terry after 17 yards. Now 2nd and goal from the 7 out of the gun. Dominic Davis to pass, and there's Sheehan for the touchdown. And quickly the Skins are up 7-0 here at home. Vikings now on offense, 2nd and 8. Ponder wants to throw right and does to the tight end, Visante Shenko. Short of a first down, but Minnesota would convert, and Evander Frederick was hurt on the kick return with a fractured toe, so that'll be the end of the day for him and possibly some upcoming games. The 2nd down handoff to AP results in a negative gain of 1. Now 3rd and 10 for Ponder. He pumps, and then he's going to get sacked back at the 23-yard line by Harlos Buchanan. And Minnesota would punt the ball away, and Davis and the Redskins back on offense, and Jared Allen comes and sacks Davis, but the fumble is going to be picked up by the Redskins. So now 2nd down and 18. Davis wants to throw again. He fires it to Cooley on the right side, and the good block on Jamel Fleming is going to help him get 17 yards, almost pick up all of the sack yardage and the first down. But on 3rd and 1, Sazin Shakerin runs through a defender. Burfict can't take him down, and Terry does after he picks up the first down and gets to the 39. We go ahead to 2nd and 12. Davis over the middle to Austin Collie. It would be 3rd and inches coming up now. Minnesota trying to hold him to a field goal. And Davis, with plenty of protection, is going to find the open receiver, Austin Collie, again. And they're back inside the 10-yard line. And Sazin Shakerin runs through Jamel Fleming. I believe we saw him last year, and he was just as dominant. So Minnesota now with a 14-point deficit. Ponder trying to cut into that lead with a deep pass to Crabtree, but it's just overthrown. 2nd and 10, handoff to Adrian Peterson, quickly bottled up, and a penalty on top of that. This one's going to be on the rookie, Morgan Moses. Him and Alvin Bailey have been holding a lot this year. 2 rookie starters on the offensive line. 2nd and 19 then for Ponder. Over the middle, wide open Percy Harvin, and that's going to be a 36-yard connection into Washington territory and the edge of field goal range. And then Ponder goes over the middle for Jamez Logan, and he threw him right into a shot from a linebacker. Jamez would be okay, but he would miss some game time, and Crabtree would take over the number 1 role. And then looking outside for Emmanuel Arsenault, O.J. Atagwe jumps the out slant, and that is going to be a pick 6. That's a dangerous route to throw. It can be easily jumped, and that's what happened there. That's a big swing because Minnesota could have cut into the lead, but instead it's a pick 6, and it's 21-0. And Minnesota trying to go back down the field, but Shenko can't hang on to the post over the middle. And now 3rd and 6 for Ponder, and he's going to look right for Crabtree. There's a nice back shoulder throw, and that's going to be good for 12 yards. And a new set of downs for Minnesota. Handoff to Adrian Peterson, finally getting a good carry here, up for a first down and more to the Washington 36. There you can see 8 for 22. Not a lot of success here early for AP, but 3rd and 7 for Ponder. He looks left, and it's knocked away by a linebacker. He looked for Percy Harvin on the curl route. Minnesota would kick a field goal, but it's 21-3 in the 2nd quarter. Dominic Davis wants to throw. He's got excellent protection. He wants to take a shot deep. It's 2-on-1 advantage Minnesota, but no one goes up to snatch a ball as Austin Collie makes the jumping catch. And remember, I don't use or pick against the computer. And sometimes things like that happens, but at least this time Minnesota forced Washington to kick a field goal, and Ponder trying to go down the field again. He gets more points before halftime. Corliss drops the second down pass, broke the tackle but didn't catch the ball. 3rd and 10 then for Ponder. He wants to go deep. Mark Harrison, and that is a first down catch. But Harrison paid the price as he comes down hard and he tore his shoulder labrum. He will miss some time. Arsenault will take over his spot. 3rd and 4 for Ponder. He goes underneath for Crabtree. I probably should have thrown it to someone else, but it's a 4th down coming up, and we go to the second half now. It's still 24-3 Redskins, and the Vikings are in danger of letting up more points as Chris Cooley makes a catch, gets away from Christian Jones, and that is a first down into Minnesota territory, and they're working out of the shotgun again. Low snap for Davis. He handles it just fine and looks for Leonard Hankerson, who breaks a tackle. Keyshawn Terry is blocked by Sheehan, and that's a great block that springs Leonard Hankerson for 6. 31-3 Minnesota. Ponder throws over the middle on the slant route looking for Crabtree, but him and Logan ended up running into each other and no one caught it. Minnesota later in the 3rd quarter, Ponder rolling to his left, trying to dodge the pressure and pick up some yardage with his own legs, and he's going to slide in Redskins territory. Minnesota down by 28 though. They have to get someone going quickly. First down for Ponder. He pumps, and then he's sacked back at midfield by Ryan Kerrigan. And that brings up 2nd down and long. 19 yards to go for a first down. Edge pressure is picked up, but then the inside rush on Barry Cofield is going to get to Ponder, and it's another sack. So Minnesota has nothing going for him except for Eric Norwood, the defensive end I put back in his zone, and he ends up getting the interception. It's not going to be quite a touchdown as he's tackled at the 11-yard line, but Minnesota gets a turnover. They're going to try to do something with the ball now. 2nd down and 8 for Christian Ponder. He wants to run, but he is sacked by Harlos Buchanan, who broke off of Moses and sacked Ponder. 3rd down and 13. Ponder wants to throw, and can you just lob it over that guy's head, Ponder? Come on. Logan had a step or 2 or 3, but the pass was intercepted by Belsky, and the Redskins get the ball right back. Minnesota would get the ball back again later in the 4th quarter. Andrew Corliss makes the catch. It's still 31-3 though. Minnesota, they have not scored a touchdown since the 1st quarter of last episode. Harvin on the left sideline drops the pass, can't take the hit at the same time. 3rd down and 1. Ponder's going to throw again on 3rd and short. He is hit as he throws, but he finds Crabtree over the middle, and then Crabtree puts it on the ground. Come on, guys, this team is falling apart right now. Luckily, Alvin Bailey forces the fumble, and Peterson's going to pick it right back up for Minnesota. They get at the 9-yard line, so Minnesota catches a break. Now, play action, Gerhardt, Ponder going to his right, throws over the middle, touchdown Crabtree. The touchdown drought is over, but it's still 31-10. Redskins punting the ball later. Logan trying to get a big play for Minnesota, fields it and then pitches it to Alfonso Smith, and he fumbles the ball. It's picked up by the Redskins. That would be challenged and overturned, so Minnesota has the ball. 21-point deficit. Christian Ponder, he wants to take off, lead this Vikings team to a comeback, except for I don't slide and Ponder fumbles the ball. The Redskins take it back, and they dominated this game. Simply put, they ended up winning the game 41-10. We just put in the backups after that Christian Ponder fumble, and we accepted defeat gracefully, 41-10. Redskins, they dominated Minnesota in this matchup. Plain and simple. Not even 200 yards from either quarterback. 2 picks from Christian Ponder, both in the red zone, and those were bad mistakes by me. Roy Halou and Sazan Shakerin did well on the ground. AP almost did nothing. Austin Collie over 100 yards receiving. Mark Harrison, he ended up getting injured in this game. A ton of sacks for Washington, all over Christian Ponder. Norwood got an interception, but at least the Bears lost too. They're 7-4. They play the Packers next up, so this race right now in the NFC North is very interesting. Evander Frederick is out for 10 weeks with a fractured toe, and Harrison is out for 2 weeks, so we're going to sign Cecil Shorts. But next up, we got the Atlanta Falcons, a big home game. Minnesota needs to get a victory and stay in front of the Bears and Packers. And here's a couple more videos for you guys to watch. On top is the video where I thanked my 10,000 subscribers as I surpassed that milestone just a few days ago. I really enjoyed making that commentary, and on the bottom, Peyton Manning shows the Denver Broncos, and I show some highlights with Manning in a Broncos uniform, and I also raised the question of where Tim Tebow was going to go as a result of Peyton Manning's decision. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Minnesota Vikings Franchise.